Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A film made by photographing a series of cartoon drawings to give the illusion of movement when projected in rapid sequence. A humorous or satirical drawing published in a newspaper or magazine. Draw cartoons of. A film made by photographing a series of cartoon drawings to give the illusion of movement when projected in rapid sequence. A film made by photographing a series of cartoon drawings to give the illusion of movement when projected in rapid sequence. Short descriptive summary of events. A brief literary description. Make a sketch of. Sketch the building. Preliminary drawing for later elaboration. A humorous or satirical drawing published in a newspaper or magazine. Describe roughly or briefly or give the main points or summary of. Sketch the outline of the book. A brief film, often shown prior to showing the feature. A witty, amusing person who makes jokes. Mental ability. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. The quality of being funny. I fail to see the humor in it. Put into a good mood. The liquid parts of the body. Middle Ages, one of the 4 fluids in the body whose balance was believed to determine your emotional and physical state. The humors are blood and phlegm and yellow and black bile. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. She didn't appreciate my humor. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. He was in a bad humor. The quality of being funny. Put into a good mood. The liquid parts of the body. Middle Ages, one of the 4 fluids in the body whose balance was believed to determine your emotional and physical state. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. Thread on or as if on a string. Poker, in which a player can discard cards and receive substitutes from the dealer. He played only draw and stud. Remove the entrails of. Draw a chicken. Suck in or take air. Draw a deep breath. Pull. A person, apart with 4 horses tied to his extremities, so as to execute him. In the old days, people were drawn and quartered for certain crimes. Give a description of. Anything, straws or pebbles, etc. Taken or chosen at random. The luck of the draw. Finish a game with an equal number of points, goals, etc. Make a mark or lines on a surface. Draw a line. Get or derive. Pass over, across, or through. An entertainer who attracts large audiences. He was the biggest drawing card they had. direct toward itself or oneself by means of some psychological power or physical attributes. A golf shot that curves to the left for a right-handed golfer. Bring, take, or pull out of a container or from under a cover. Draw a weapon. Earn or achieve a base by being walked by the pitcher. Make, formulate, or derive in the mind. I draw a line here. The finish of a contest in which the score is tied and the winner is undecided. The game ended in a draw. Take in, also metaphorically. Stretch back a bowstring, on an archer's bow. The archers were drawing their bows. The act of drawing or hauling something. American football. The quarterback moves back as if to pass and then hands the ball to the fullback who is running toward the line of scrimmage. Choose at random. Draw a card. Remove, a commodity, from, a supply source. Cause to move in a certain direction by exerting a force upon, either physically or in an abstract sense. Cause to move by pulling. Draw a wagon. Take liquid out of a container or well. A gully that is shallower than a ravine. Allow a draft. This chimney draws very well. A playing card or cards dealt or taken from the pack. He got a pair of kings in the draw. Bring or lead someone to a certain action or condition. She was drawn to despair. Cause to flow. Cause to localize at one point. Contract. Elicit responses, such as objections, criticism, applause, etc. Engage in drawing. He spent the day drawing in the garden. Flatten, stretch, or mold metal or glass, by rolling or by pulling it through a die or by stretching. Draw steel. Move or go steadily or gradually. Move or pull so as to cover or uncover something. Draw the shades. Reduce the diameter of a wire or metal rod by pulling it through a die. Draw wire. Represent by making a drawing of, as with a pencil, chalk, etc. on a surface. Require a specified depth for floating. This boat draws 70 inches. Select or take in from a given group or region. The participants in the experiment were drawn from a representative population. Steep. Pass through a strainer. Draw pulp from the fruit. Write a legal document or paper. The deed was drawn in the lawyer's office. Any of various resins or oleoresins. A hard copal derived from an African tree. A style of animation developed in Japan, characterized by stylized colorful art and often adult themes. A sequence of drawings telling a story in a newspaper or comic book. A sequence of drawings telling a story in a newspaper or comic book. A sequence of drawings telling a story in a newspaper or comic book. Lay bare. Take off or remove. Strip a wall of its wallpaper. An airfield without normal airport facilities. Remove substances from by a percolating liquid. A sequence of drawings telling a story in a newspaper or comic book. Take away possessions from someone. The Nazis stripped the Jews of all their assets. Get undressed. She strips in front of strangers every night for a living. A form of erotic entertainment in which a dancer gradually undresses to music. She did a strip right in front of everyone. Artifact consisting of a narrow flat piece of material. Remove all contents or possession from, or empty completely. Remove, someone's or one's own, clothes. Steal goods. Take as spoils. A relatively long narrow piece of something. He felt a flat strip of muscle. Draw the last milk, of cows. Remove a constituent from a liquid. Remove the surface from. Strip wood. Remove the thread, of screws. Strip the cured leaves from. Strip tobacco. Thin piece of wood or metal. The business of issuing printed matter for sale or distribution. The act of issuing printed materials. A copy of a printed work offered for distribution. The communication of something to the public, making information generally known. The creation of beautiful or significant things. The creation of beautiful or significant things. The products of human creativity, works of art collectively. An art exhibition. The creation of beautiful or significant things. Art does not need to be innovative to be good. A superior skill that you can learn by study and practice and observation. The art of conversation. Photographs or other visual representations in a printed publication. The publisher was responsible for all the artwork in the book.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.